Group's doing well. We have experience coming back with players who have played a lot of football games. There's good leadership with the older guys, with people like Lamar and Justin, and then we have some players who are transitioning, who have played other positions before, who are now outside. Who are doing a great job learning the scheme, learning the fine details of the defense, and they're all doing a good job.
Safe to say you look at Hollins and Winston as pretty secure as your starters there?
I think it's a competition every day. Everybody pushing themselves to get better. Obviously, those two have experience and have done good things in the past, but nothing is set in stone. That's why we have depth. That's why you have competition to make those guys better every day. And the guys who are playing different roles, who are rolling in different spots, are doing a good job pushing them.
Who do you see coming? You mentioned some guys that have not played. Who are some of the guys that are coming in there, and what is their skill set that you're trying to work to get them used to the outside?
I think there's multiple guys. I'm not going to say any names. There's multiple guys who are doing good things. Like I said, Lamar and Justin have taken a leadership role, and they're getting those guys ready. But there's multiple players who are playing different positions for us.
What did you learn about your group from the scrimmage?
We still have a lot to learn. Still have a lot to get better at. There were some good things. Guys were running around playing fast. The effort was there. But the fine details of the defense, the schematics, the alignments, the assignments, we got to correct some things, and we'll get better at that.
We've seen Jokes take some reps on the outside with your group. Is that something that could be?
Jalen's got good position flexibility. He's the kind of player who is athletic and put his man down. He can also do things in space. So we're looking for the best 11 players on the field. If he's one of those guys who lines up outside to put the best 11 on the field, we'll do it. So he's got position flexibility.
Does Hollins fit in that mold too?
Yeah, Justin can do a lot of things. He can align to the field. He can align to the boundary. He's got a very high football IQ. He knows the defense in and out, and he's a player that can do multiple things.
Hollins described Lamar as shifty, almost like a basketball player. I thought that was an interesting way to describe him. Is that something you see as well?
Yeah, Lamar's got a lot of athleticism. He can, he can blitz. He can, cover a slot receiver man to man. He's added a little bit of weight this offseason, but he can still run with the best of them. He's got great lateral ability. He can change direction, and Lamar's the kind of player who you can build the package around because he can do multiple things. So I agree with that from Justin.
When you join the staff, how much do you bring of kind of what you've done, or kind of see the guys around you, with Jim obviously being a veteran guy, and incorporate what you do with that? Just sort of how do you work what you've done and what they're doing here in the first year?
I played the linebacker position. I played the inside linebacker position, so I know, the schematics and what goes on. And then, moving to the outside from edges and from different angles, I can just bring, the experience that I had and, the nuances that I took into every game, whether it's film study, whether it's, things on the field like communication skills. I think I can bring those things, and those guys have done a great job. They're very coachable. They want to learn, they want to get better, and they do a good job on a daily basis.
In terms of some of those communication skills from your linebackers, how well are they talking out there with each other? How good is that chemistry communication between them?
It's constant. I mean, for being in the second year of a defense, a lot of these guys have never had a defensive coordinator for a second year in a row. So the stability is a great thing. Them knowing the scheme has really paid dividends, and they do a great job. If you don't know before the snap and you're not communicating, that's when trouble occurs. So the more that they can talk, the more they can communicate with each other, whether it's the inside guys or the outside guys, whether it's the D-line or the secondary, the more on the same page we'll be, the better we'll be.
How are some of your younger guys getting the playbook schematically on that defense?
They're understanding, but that's the good thing about leadership. If they don't know, they're not afraid to ask. Whether it's me, they're not afraid to ask an older guy, and I think those older guys have really taken the initiative to help them out. A lot of times, I tell freshman players when they come in, they'll learn more on their first day of college than they ever learned in all high school. So, there's multiple schematics in the defense that are new to them. It's my job to mentor them, to lead them, to teach them, to coach them, and then those other older guys to lead them on the field as well.